Hello, hi everyone. If you're here on the replay, welcome. And we're just waiting for people to join. Pinning this comment here. Hi, welcome. We're just waiting for others to get on. How's everybody doing? I thought we'd just take some questions today and I wanted to see how y'all were doing. Hi. So where's everybody from and what are you up to today? I've just been working and thought I need a break. I need to come on and just say hi to everybody and connect in. So I'm Amy and I run Raise the Vibe Tribe, and the accounts below that are pinned, those are some other accounts, and on the last live I mentioned a few of them, so I thought I would just post them now in case they come up. So, oh, cool, Cali, India, St. Lucia, California, awesome, so nice. I'm in Texas. Hi, India. Hey, hi, Williams. William C, hello. New York, how's it going? From Kentucky. Well, happy Monday. I have been working on some recordings, and if you have ever done work where you have to do editing on videos on the computer, it totally just fries my mind. And I get sucked into the computer. I'm like, I have to get off of that. So I took a little break and I'm coming on social media, which is also, you know, here on an electronic platform, but I'm getting to meet everybody and talk to everyone. So, oh, England, Berlin, Frankfurt, Germany, Italy, British Columbia, so cool. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I was also thinking here in the States, people might be at work or school doing whatever they're doing in the day, but I see we have some people joining from all around the world in different time zones. Awesome. And Brazil and India. Hi. Oh my gosh, so cool. So a little bit about me. My background started in energy work, then it went into nursing, and then hypnotherapy and energy work again, and I also do readings. So I love to talk about all things spiritual. Any questions on past lives, energy like chakras. Later we can do some readings, and I'm actually, yeah, I'm teaching a class on chakras, so I was going to say I'm kind of burnt out, but not really. I love the topic, so if you have any questions on chakras or the energy system, then I'm happy to answer those too. But also just love to connect with everybody and see how things are flowing and how everybody is doing after that full blood moon eclipse, that super moon, wolf moon, I mean everything. It was like the longest title ever. And so I really feel like I felt a shift and I'm feeling great. So I hope you all are too, that you were able to release some stuff and start anew. Jada J Babe, hey girl, love your name, that's so fun. How do you naturally raise your vibrations? Well, this is a cool question, thank you. There's a lot of different answers for that, which I love because everybody could just do whatever works the best for them, whatever they're feeling. For myself, I love to meditate and I love to eat clean, healthy foods and go outside in nature, and that helps me raise my vibration. But if I'm in a particular funk, then I love sound therapy. So I have a set of crystal bowls and I play those to clear my chakras and my aura, but you don't need that. You can find a recording of it or something on YouTube or any other instrument just to get the energy that's stagnating in your field out and raise your vibration that way. And so those are some ways. Essential oils, other ways, and just like being around positive influences is another way. So catch your thoughts if you're thinking anything that's low in vibe, and just try and look at it from another perspective, because a lot of times if we hit something that's low in vibration, it's just a redirection for us. So it just tells us, hey, we need to move in another direction. And I think that message came through today. So my friend Elijah, I saw him on. Did that come through? He was doing an interview with me, and I channel my guides, which are star beings, and they were talking about that. So that will be on YouTube soon. And so if you guys want to follow, then the link is in the bio at Starseed Ascensions, which is listed below. But yeah, so those are some of my ways. If you guys want to share some of your favorite ways to raise your vibration, you know, That would be awesome, because I know we all have our own way about it. And then let me scroll on up. I'm gonna look for some more questions. Lots of smiley faces. So nice to see you all. Let's see, and then I'll do some personal readings. Yeah, let's do questions for everybody, and then we can move into personal readings in a little bit. Okay, so sending good vibes back. It's so cool to see everybody here. I just love to connect with you guys. Okay, so let's see. Somebody, Root, hey girl. There you are, Elijah. I see you are on here. There was another really cool one. Oh, Root, can your counsel come through for a message? Yeah, they came through today in a recording, so I'll get that up on YouTube. Let's see. Okay, so I think I am really far back in comments, so keep posting them, your questions. What's the better way to get out of my own way? Okay, we can come back to those. Hey Chrissy, hey girl. Yeah, my bowls are over there, but it's kind of like it's not really lit up. If I were to show you, it would be a little dark. Maybe in a minute I'll show you. I took my therapy room and I transformed it into like a studio for videoing while I'm teaching classes and stuff, so it's a little not set up the best right now. Thanks Isabella. Hi from Florida. How do you connect with your star beings? Oh, that's a cool question. So I think a lot of us have always been in connection with a higher, guide or angel or self, whatever, whoever is helping you through this life, but we don't always realize it. So I didn't fully have like an awakening where, oh my gosh, this is who I'm talking to, or these are the promptings that, my guides are helping me through, like navigate through life, until 2011, 2012. And I started having flashbacks of past lives, and then I went and did a past life regression, and they came through, and I was talking with them and remembering them, and it was so beautiful. It was all this love and just so peaceful. And so then after then, I just started working with them a little bit more and a little bit more. And then in 2018, I want to say I took a course, but I didn't really. I took a course in life. My friend Nicole really helped give me that. I needed a few questions answered so that I could channel them, because I'd already been working with them for all that time in healing space and readings. So I was able to raise my frequency and lift my vibration to hold their energy. And so then this past year, I just was working with letting them come through my voice. And so how I connect with them is just, I go in with intention, I brighten my energy, like I raise my frequency, and then they come into my auric field, and then they just talk through telepathically or through my voice. It's really cool. So if you want to see that and hear their messages, there's a few on YouTube. And if anybody's interested, I teach a class in that, and we're actually teaching a class starting March 6th. It is a more advanced way of doing readings, so if you're not prepared, then we're looking at making classes that are more entry level. But if you have any questions, message me, because when done appropriately, it's so beautiful and so full of love. Hi Celeste, hey girl. Nice that you're here. Let's see. And also people like, if they don't come through your voice, they can come through any clair gift. So a lot of people get downloads through claircognizant abilities and telepathy or visions when your guides are talking with you. So if it's a star guide or an archangel or an ascended master, whoever it might be. Let's see. Okay, motivation for life. I'm seeing part of your question. What are some good foods to eat? Well, Celeste, Blake Acupuncture is right above you, and she gave me the best tip ever. So Celeste is amazing, and she runs 5D Conscious Energy with me, that page. And she was telling me that pineapple is one of the highest fruits to eat to raise your frequency. So I like to eat fresh fruits and vegetables, anything that's really full of vitality. And my main drink is water. so that's my thing. Clean like drinks and clean foods. So those are some tips for you there. Hey, from the Netherlands. Hi. Oh, Golden 24K, cool name, love it. Hey, so how do you know if your chakras are closed? Oh, such a good, okay, I love it. Well, I can feel my chakras, and I think y'all will be able to feel it too when they contract. So, like, I think the most common one to sense is your gut, so your sacral or solar plexus. And when that contracts, you'll get like that, a pit in your stomach, or it'll just feel tight and pressure, and that's telling us something's off in our field. So somebody's thoughts or the awareness of the space around us is not in our highest good. Let's say if it's our sacral chakra, which is orange, and that deals with sexuality and relationships and creativity. If we are apprehensive about maybe trusting in our own creative flow, we can close that chakra down. If we're having issues in a relationship, that chakra can close down, like we retract into ourselves. If it's our solar plexus, that's our personal power and strength. And if you feel an upset stomach, or you're having a lot of indigestion, or if you're just going throughout the day and then all of a sudden it contracts and your stomach starts feeling tight, then that's also a sign that it could be based upon somebody else trying to control you and your personal power and free will. So those are just a few ways, because each chakra governs many aspects. So this class I'm getting ready to put online, it will be a class that you all can, if you want to join, you can go at your own pace, and we go through each chakra individually in depth and then do meditations to help you open and clear those. So that's just a little bit. So you'll feel it constrict, like if it's your throat, it might be hard to talk. You'll be clearing your throat all the time, or you know what you want to say, but you just can't get it out. So these are some ways, and there's all the different chakras. But yeah, so the class will be about that, and a lot of us can feel it physically. For others, it's based on the experience, how we interact with the world around us. So if we're stuck and we can't move forward, if we're having challenges in relationships, if we've had like writer's block, or if we're feeling disconnected from our higher self or spirit God, then that can be a sign that something's off at the crown chakra. So great question, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down all the way to the bottom because my feet is freezing, and I hope you guys can still hear me. Oh, hi. Okay, when is the class? When does it start? There's 2 classes. The first one is Learn to Channel. That's March 6th, and that's 5 weeks, and that is every week. Try again. I think I'm back. Are we here? Are we back? I just went off of Wi-Fi because it was so slow. So the first class is 5 weeks, and we have all of our content for the week, and then we meet on Zoom for 5 weeks. We meet on Zoom for 2 hours every week. And then the second class, the chakra one, I don't have it complete yet, so I'm not sure. But I'm trying my best to get it up. Yes, somebody's saying, Root says it's freezing. Am I back? I'm gonna wait a second. I had to go off of Wi-Fi. I don't know why, but it messes up my phone. Should I come back on? Let me come back on. I'll come back on. Hi, we're back. Let's try it again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Welcome back. So, hi, we'll let everybody join. I think that my phone has an issue with the Wi-Fi, so I just went on data. And I should have done that to start, and I forgot. So welcome back, everybody. Hey, hey. It was frozen for a second, but here we go again. So real quick, so the Learn to Channel class starts March 6th. The chakra course, I am working on that. And so now's a great time. If you have any questions or any specific things that you really want to learn about the chakras, chances are I'm going to cover them, but you can send me a DM and I'll be sure to include it in the class. But I'm thinking the class will also be formatted where you can do it on your own pace, and then we'll do some lives on Zoom just for students to really work through the different things that might have come up throughout the week and to delve deep into each specific chakra. So, okay. Kitty Pitty's tattoo. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, all right, let's see. Oh, hi. Okay, Zena. I'm awakened. Why do I get anxious feelings and worry? So what I've found is when we start wakening up, we become more aware and also more sensitive. And a lot of us who are empathic. Oh, is it frozen? Okay, hold on. Why does it not want to play? Okay, hold on. Let me switch over to. Okay, is it working? Ah! What is up? I have no idea. Is it working? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna wait a second. It's probably recording on my end. There, I'm not freezing now. How does it sound? Are we going? It's still frozen? Ah, boo. Okay. I'm gonna try a different phone. Okay. too much. Hey guys, welcome back. Take 3, right? Hi, let's try this again. I just changed phones, so hopefully it's going to work. Welcome back. So I'm Amy. If you didn't catch me a second ago, welcome. We are trying this again because it kept freezing. So new device, new phone. Hopefully we have resolved that issue. So, all right, well, I was just talking about this class. If you want any info and you didn't get the information, just send me a message or visit Spirit School Magic here on Instagram or spiritschoolmagic.com. And so I forget what we were talking about. Before that, there were a lot of questions coming in. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in. And, oh, there you go, Zena. Thank you so much, girl. Okay, that was our question. She's wondering why she's beginning to feel really anxious and worried through this awakening process. And so what happens is when we become awakened or activated and we start to remember things and we really feel like, Mimi, come here. Sorry, there's somebody walking. She's my new little guard dog. Let me grab her. Mimi, stop. You're too loud. Come here. You're too loud. You want to say hi to everybody? So this is Mimi, and we rescued her, can you say hi? This summer, so she's still learning that we shouldn't be barking. But anyways, so when we become a little bit more in tune and more sensitive, we can pick up energy around us that can help us, or it can make us feel anxious. So we tune into the frequency of our space, of conversations, a lot of things, like there's just whatever it might be. If it's a group or a community, or if it's a new experience, then that will give us a lot of feedback. And if it's something that's not in alignment with our truth, or if there's something like a little bit off, we can get anxiety about it. Also, you can find that you're becoming more empathic, so you can tune into other people's worries and troubles and start to feel anxiety around that also. If you have anxiety and it's based specifically on energies that are in your field, then you can do a cleansing meditation or clear yourself with light. Use some incense or sage, salt water bath, or a salt scrub. But I found, like, if I get anxious and I have too much energy at my heart, if you guys have already, like, I've shared this a couple of times, so bear with me if you've already heard this, but it's like I can clairvoyantly see that there's a lot of energy I need to process, and it sits at my heart. That's one of my strongest processing centers. So if I get anxiety where I feel like I can't breathe and my chest feels heavy, then what I do is I flush it out with light. So I clear that chakra out, and then I'll work with the angels and I'll say, hey, if there's something that I really need to process, like if this is really my shit and I have to deal with it, let's take it one at a time. So I'll just kind of be like, line it up. I'll take it one at a time. And sometimes for me, just that anxiety is trying to deal with too much all at once. So these are some of the ways that I've seen in myself and clients, that if it's related to energy, you just need to clear your field or deal with it like one piece and one aspect at a time. If you know what it's about, you can also write it down, and that will help you clear it out. So, but if you are picking up, if anybody on here is really empathic or sensitive, and you're picking up on vibrations of others, just ask the angels to clear that out of your field. And if you're a star being Starseed here, then you can work with your Council of Star Guides too. So yeah. So it's so hectic sometimes, but thank you. I'm new to all of this. You're welcome, Zena. So on IGTV, probably a few videos back now, there is a video on clearing and balancing your chakras, and you might find that if you do that, it'll help you to feel really good. And I also have some other videos on YouTube under Amy Sikarskie, and I really want to get up one more like meditation for that. So yeah, so just go on and see if that would help you. Let's see, HSP and very empathic. Yay, yeah, high sensory perception and very empathic. Yes, okay. All right, let me see. I'm just looking for a moment at some of the questions that are coming in to see if there's anything that could be something we all could, benefit from, and then we'll do personal readings. Let's see. Oh, how to clear and clean bad energy. Okay, cool. Who asked that? Gem Wings. Hey. So it kind of depends on like what your definition of bad energy is. I call it just low vibrational energies or being blocked, having something stagnant in my field. And there's a lot of different energies which I talk about a lot in the classes. So Spirit School Magic is a school that I started with my friend Nicole, and we teach different classes. And I've started on here before, but I'm going to mention some of them, and I probably won't hit all of them. But what could be a low vibrational energy would be a thought form, an actual entity, or projection, a fragment, a chord, or an imprint. And I'm probably forgetting something. But so there's different ways that you would address each one. And if you're not sure what it is and you just kind of go through meditation, do your own clearing and healing work to get that cleared out. But my first thing that I recommend is working with an archangel. So pick an archangel, anyone, because they're all very, very high in vibration. And I work with Metatron a lot, Archangel Metatron, Jeremiel, and Gabriel. So that's kind of, they come through a lot, and I'm hearing them right now. So, but you can work with any of them. And there's more and more archangels coming in on the scene, so that's a whole other topic. But Zadkiel might be a great one too. And ask them to clear and release all of these imprints and cords and streamers and projections, everything from your field. And that would be like if you are having thoughts that aren't your own, or you can't really think clearly, if your emotions are mixed up, if you're depressed or depleted, you could have a hook or a cord. So that would be to help like you specifically with your energy, your energetic anatomy. And then from there, you can just kind of tune in, and you'll be able to sense if there's some funky energy in your home, like in your home or your car or your office, any space, and they can come in also. And I like to use for space work, if you haven't trained in like doing this or energy therapy or Reiki or anything, then I like to bring in tools. So sound healing, so you could just play some good music, high vibes, anything that makes you happy. And also like anything with a beat or a specific tone. So if it has a tone, like the crystal bowls will go through all the tones of the chakras. So anything like that can clear the space. In Bali, they clear with bells, which I've always been intrigued. I've always wanted to get a Balinese bell, but they're like, the real ones are pretty expensive, so I haven't gotten around to that yet. But they'll go in the corners and around the house with bells. And in some cultures you can use sage. I think you have to you have to bring your intention in alignment with the tool so that you're working through that frequency, if it's light or if it's sound, or if it's just the energy of intention that you want to align with that. So those are some of the ways. I hope it helps. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but yeah. So, Joanna Ramsell. Hi, yeah, that'd be awesome. Just send a DM or click on over to Spirit School Magic. I pinned it below. And we're offering more and more courses. Like, I've been teaching in person for years, and I'm just now bringing it online, so it takes a minute. I have to get all my materials into video formatting and upload it to this system that does everything, like the school platform. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And if you guys have a class you're interested in, just let us know. Oh, why am I seeing you guys are putting all of these really awesome numbers, angel numbers in? What is that about? Okay, so cool. Let's see. Let me just scrolling through. I'm just going to look for a couple more that would be something that could benefit everybody. And then we'll do some readings, like personal readings. Yes, okay. Demetrius Bella, sonic and sound therapy, all 9 solfeggio frequencies, binaural beats. Yes, thank you. Those really, really help to clear. And they like everything, the mind, the energy, everything. Okay, let's see. How do I know when energy comes from my own stuff or other people's energy? Sometimes I feel others' energy, but I don't notice it, but doesn't notice. Okay, well, that's one of the benefits of meditating. If you can meditate every morning before you go out into the world and interact with anybody, or go on your phone to get on social media or watch the news or anything at all, just like if you wake up and take a breath, you don't have to do a full-on long meditation, but it helps. Just take a couple of minutes to breathe and connect in and say, oh, how am I feeling? Did I have a crazy dream? Am I emotional? Or am I thinking clearly? And then you just go through and check all your chakras, by simply bringing your awareness to it and breathing and just taking note of how you feel. Then when you step out into the day, and if something all of a sudden you're feeling funky, you can be like, what the hell? Like, I was totally cool before this interaction, and now I'm not really feeling this. So that's one way to know. And then another way is the more you tune in with your own frequency, you're going to find that you'll be able to be in a cleaner and a stronger connection with your guides and angels if you have that relationship where you want to. And so then you can ask them. Or if you want to have your relationship be with your higher self or just the energy of all, whatever your belief is or whoever you want to work with, then what I do is I'll just ask. So I'll take a deep breath in and I'll ask, is this mine? And I'll usually get a resounding yes or no, like very clear. And if it's not, it's so much more empowering just to kick it out of your field. I'm like, okay, then get it off of me because I don't want to be feeling this, you know. The only challenge is if it gets lodged in like the heart chakra. That's hard for me. Or if it gets lodged in any chakra. And the way it would get lodged in a chakra is if it's something that came through from somebody that you were already open to, you were already in communication with, like a friend or somebody you're close to. Otherwise, we pretty much keep a boundary with other people in public, at least I do. So, but I've been caught off guard a few times where I wasn't expecting somebody close to me to bring some funky vibes into the space, and I was like, oh man, I've got to clear now. So, but those are some ways, and then if it is yours, then you just go through the process of asking, what is this about? Is it from now? Show me what it's about. Is it past life? Let me know, and do I have to work through it, or can we clear it? So by that, I mean, do you have to pull it in, feel it, and transmute it, or can the guides just take it out of your system? So yeah, so there's some fun ways of working with that. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. Scrolling down now. Okay, Arcane, what is your take on curses and when you feel there is one on success or career? I think is what you're saying. Yeah, so curses happen, but they're not common. And they're not like, the ones I've seen aren't like anything you would, I don't know, like Hollywood and movies and books try to really make things spooky, you know. But curses, when the curses happen, the ones that I've seen have been like kind of generational. So it's a pattern of energy that is passed down from generation to generation, and it is in the energetic field. It's in the DNA, and so we clear that, and they can take a little bit more. You know, think about it like it's had all this time to strengthen. So that's one aspect. The other thing would be if somebody just was projecting energy at you and trying to like bind you or put some energy on you, and there's ways to work with that too, working in the light, working with the archangels, because really we should you know, we're here to have sovereignty over our own experience and over ourselves. So if anything is impeding that, trust me, the archangels are not going to mess around. I've seen them come in and like, you know, just like kick ass on so many times where they're ripping energy off of people and popping things back in other dimensions where it belongs. So yeah, if you have a curse or something, I would say start working with an archangel, or if you want to book an appointment with me, or if you want some references, I know some great people. But typically speaking, like I've been doing energy therapy and readings for a long time now. I think I started working with the public in 2012, and it's very rare to see that. But it happens. So I'm not going to discount it and say it doesn't happen. It's just very, very rare. So yeah, okay. Oh, don't tell me it's pausing again, Root. I hope it's not. Oh, goodness. Okay, how to make a spiritual field for protection. Oh, Zero Bara, good question. So to make a spiritual field, I fill with light, and I fill the room with light, and I call in Ascended Masters, archangels. I call in my team, which are guides, star guides, but y'all might have beings that you want to work with. And like the easiest and the best way is to call in the frequency of love. So if you call in the frequency of love and align with that, that will protect and create a space around you. And then also pushing out your aura and filling your aura with light and strength will protect your space. So hope that helps. We are having buffering now on picture and sound. Oh, Demetrius, thank you for telling me. Okay, I don't know. Let's pop back on. Okay, hold on. We'll be back. Can we try this again? Yeah? All right. Let's see how many of you are gonna come back on. I think it's just making a connection. All right, hey Root. I can only laugh. I don't know why it needs to be so difficult and crazy, but we're back. So I have time, so I'll just keep popping back on if you all have time too. So welcome back. Yeah, so okay, go ahead and put your questions in, and hopefully this thing doesn't freeze on us again. And yeah, I love to just visit, but man, is it being crazy or what? So, okay, so if you're back and seriously, like if you're on here and you went through all 4 returns, go ahead and put a question through. I'm gonna start readings. And thanks for joining. So, hey guys. Yeah, just wild. But let's do some readings now. So you can put questions through that would help everybody, or if you have specific reading questions that you would like, we'll do some readings. So, okay, what is the best way to remove entities? I would say definitely take a class in that. If you go to my website, there is a school that teaches that, and are we back? Oh my gosh, yeah, maybe, or maybe it's the topic. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of energy. Here, let me, this is my website. And if you go there, you can see the difference. Go to classes, there's a school, the IEL Institute, they teach a class in it. So I would definitely say that you want to have all types of information before jumping into that. Yeah, it must be. I don't know. Well, now we're like half the people, so maybe it's, yeah, if it keeps freezing, that might be it. So, hey, Third Eye Thirst, hi, freezing still? Okay, let's all vibe the video into working. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time because I just want to visit with you guys, so let me pop back on. Hold on, I'm gonna try one more time, I'll be right back. This is it, okay? One more time. All right, here we go. It says we're live, so I just moved my phone. Maybe I can get a better signal. And here we go again. So welcome back. So I just moved my phone, so hopefully maybe it's the spot. Maybe I just need a better signal. So welcome back. Yeah, so hey everybody. So yeah, there's a class on that. So if you're drawn to removing entities, is nothing you want to mess around with. If you don't have proper training, I'm telling you, you don't even want to start. So you need a lot of training for that, just for your protection, and so that you can give the best service to those people that you're assisting. But that is one of the things I offer, and I have like a great community of other healers I can recommend if anybody feels that they need that. So yes. All right, hey, it's working better, hooray, we can have our party. So nice to see you guys. If you were here before, like send a smiley face or let me know, send an emoji or something, and I really am grateful that you keep popping back on, so thank you. This is a Star of David Vogel crystal, somebody was asking. This one is cool. It is quartz with diachromatic glass in the middle. So that's why it gets that rainbow effect. And on one side is a pyramid or a triangle going up. And then on the other side are 2 triangles. And this crystal, and I have some other ones in different gemstones, but the cut is a Marcel Vogel cut, and it boosts your energy field. So I love it because if you have a clear energy field, then you boost it and it's strong. That's another form of spiritual or energetic protection that it offers you. So yeah, and there's, let's see, if you look on stories, highlights on Raise the Vibe Tribe, I have some featured, or if you go to my website, I have some linked into the crystal shop, and there's my website. So, oh, lots of emojis. So hey guys, you all came back, thank you. All right, yeah, I kind of got a little bit, Tony's saying you want one of these. I kind of got a little bit wild with these, and so almost every year I'll get a new one, and so I have 4, which is nuts, but I love them. So I kind of don't even wear much jewelry, just these necklaces. But yeah, so okay, Rar says, how to let go of ego or control and let the universe lead instead. I'm telling you, like, sound therapy really helped me, and also meditation, because the more you bring in light, it's going to connect you to the higher realms, your oversoul, your path, your mission here, and just brings peace to the heart, literally. So we really do create our own realities, and when something's off in our field, our energy field and our thoughts, it can just like totally trip us up from having an amazing day to now we're in a funk, or now we have anxiety. So, or now we, that control. And so that's what I see. So if I meditate, it will help me to know that, hey, whatever happens that I wasn't anticipating throughout the day, like, it's okay. We can flow through it. It also gives you the opportunity to have a different perspective when something happens, where you can maybe say, oh, what is this trying to tell me? Is there a spiritual message behind this? So that's, I guess, one of the ways would be to meditate, and sound therapy helps you get into that space too. So if you do the binaural beats or the notes of each chakra, like the crystal bowls, which there's also on my website in the store, the crystal store, my friends, it's their shop. They have recordings, professional recordings of the crystal bowls, just the tones, and you can make your own meditations with them, which is really freaking cool. So you could check that out, but it will automatically clear your field, and that will help you to pop out of that space of ego and more into being in the flow and with spirit. So let's see. Oh yeah, you can purchase it through the crystals. What is on my website? Crystals, I've written a couple books, and the bowls, that kind of stuff. It's all on the website in the classes. So hearing static white noises, what to do. I normally, let's see, that's really interesting, because normally it's like those high frequency sounds that I get the questions on. So I'm tuning in the static. You just need to clear your ear chakras a little and your field. And then when you're there, start toning. So if you can vocally tone, they're trying, your guides, it's like your energy's off a little bit. So it's like a radio station where it's not quite tuned in. So if you do mantras and toning work with your own throat and voice, like vocally, that will help you, which is, yeah, I would never have thought that. So it's kind of interesting. That's what they're saying. That will help you to realign your frequency so that you won't have that white noise. Why do I feel weird after meditation? You need to come back in the body. So a lot of us will go out and it feels amazing, and then we have to integrate back in. So be sure to ground yourself when you're back in. And sometimes you'll get messages and you'll come back in and you're like, oh my gosh, I know, I just had the most beautiful experience and I can't remember any of it. So that might happen too. So don't worry, it happens to a lot of us. But if you do remember, you can start writing down those messages. Would it be better to meditate outside on the grass and ground? If you wanted to do meditation for, like clearing your energy, that would really help, and connecting in and grounding, that would really help. You don't have to. I meditate inside. But you can go outside and you would get the benefit of having the sun clear your aura. So the sunlight cleanses the aura. And then also if you sit by a tree or on the ground, then you can ground anything that you're releasing, you can ground it out. And it could be really like beneficial. I think it could definitely boost your experience. How do you stop thinking of the past? Is it an engram? I can't, yeah. So I'm seeing for you that you have the program of it, so an imprint in the mind and the thoughts, and it just keeps like a record playing over and over again, and then it builds where it's consuming or it strengthens. So a crystal release would be good for you, and that's where we take a vocal wand and go in and extract it. But you can also, they're saying, blast it with light. So every day when that thought comes, just go back into a space of peace and send light to the past. So whatever it is you're trying to move forward from, let it go. There's also a couple cords at your throat and your heart. So ask Michael, Archangel Michael, to clear those, and he'll clear those for you. And if you find that that's not helping, then you can make an appointment with an energy therapist. So you can do one with me, or I can recommend somebody to you. So, I mean, I see people all the time. This is what I do. So sometimes it's like, could you just help me out here? It's a little too challenging. I need some outside assistance. So yeah, the tinnitus, how can I stop the tinnitus? If it's not physical, so if there isn't anything wrong with the inner eardrum, then let me see, then it would be energy. And what are they saying for you? Regulate your system through breath and light. But when I say light, they're showing me color. So like just there's, oh my gosh, go on Amazon if you're in the US or wherever, whatever store, go online, get one of those lights or those LED strips that you can change through the rainbow colors, and go through each color and meditate and breathe on each chakra with each color. That will help regulate your system. That will help calm it down. I'm just seeing it's a little, I guess I want to say dissonant or discombobulated, so the energy body, you know, should be smooth and lying within each other, each level, and yours is a little jagged. So yeah, so that would just smooth the system. It's hard to put into words what I'm saying, or I'm seeing, but hopefully you get it. So yeah, that will help you. Okay, angelic power. My ex-friends from middle school texted me and I feel uncomfortable remembering memories that makes me stressful. Okay, let them go. I'm hearing the reason that they're messaging you is to have some resolution, is what I'm feeling, but also there's an opportunity to start something back up, and your guides are saying you're over it. So follow that instinct. So that uncomfortable experience, yeah, listen to that. That's your intuition. That's your guides working with you. So you don't have, they say you don't owe anybody anything. You don't have to reply. Or if you have already, just say, hey, I'm not in a space right now. I'm focusing on other things in life. I don't have, it's not my desire. I don't have the time right now to get back involved with all of this, and just let it go. So they're wanting you to let it go. Johanna, hi Amy, I feel like the angels want to get through to me. I'm going through a transition right now. Okay, so let's see. Yes, and they're talking to you in dream state. It's Archangel Jeremiel that you're going to want to connect in with, because he's working with you in dream state. So connect in with him during the day, and I'm seeing a lot of the frequency of blue. And it's like, what color of blue? I wish I could show you. It's a beautiful blue. It's not sky blue. It's not like indigo. I guess it's a middle blue, and it reminds me of water. So blue. So they want you to meditate on that. So there's something off with your throat chakra, which is also governing communication. So Jeremiel's there. He wants to work with you through communication. You need to bring more blue into your life. So eat blue, put blue over the throat, meditate with the color blue like I was telling about earlier. And then he will work with you through automatic writing also. So just start journaling. And the information and messages will come through. So, okay, the next one, I don't know if I can pronounce your name correctly, so it's Iguz. Hi, I'm trying to open a shop here in Dearborn, Michigan. All in Archangels, Divination Teaching. Oh, yay. Okay, so manifest this shop into being immediately to do my soul's work. Okay, awesome. So that's so cool. I'm so excited. Yeah, I used to live in Michigan. It's a very cold place. So I hope you're staying warm. So let me see if they have any guidance for you. I'm seeing a lot of excitement, just really, really happy about it. And it might feel like a little rocky at the beginning. So they're saying to build it layer by layer, the foundation of your business plan and what you'll be holding space for. And I'm seeing a lot of sound therapy there, or it's really important that you have a lot of music playing in the background, and when people walk in, they feel very comfortable. So I'm feeling light fragrance like incense, but nothing overpowering, and really pretty music. And then I do see crystals, so I hope you're having crystals. I think you said that. No, you didn't. Okay, crystals, a lot of crystals, and the oracle cards or the tarot cards, whatever cards you want. And then you'll be teaching classes, right? Did you say that? Yes, teaching. Okay, cool. Yeah, so whatever classes you're teaching, you're definitely going to teach classes on working with cards and the angel realm. So yeah, it looks really, really good. You're going to have something else happen in April to help you along with that, and then June and July. So it's like kind of those months, there'll be something that'll help push it along for you. So, how do you create or start a relationship with an angel? Oh, very good question. Yeah, is it Andrea? So I found that by reading about them really helped me, because then I could start to feel their vibration, and it was almost like an introduction from somebody who was already in communication, who could already channel in their frequency. So then the energy in the book, or if it was online, I would start to recognize their vibration. And you can also get the angel oracle cards. There's a lot of different authors and publishers for different oracle angel cards. But there's some that specify the archangels, and then you just work with one a day. You feel the card, you feel the vibration, and then just start feeling them. And so once you feel like, okay, I recognize the vibration here, then you call to them, or just with your mind or your heart, just like, okay, hey, I feel you around. Do you have any messages for me? And if you're doing meditation, then their energy can come in closer to you. But that's another class I want to teach too, is one about like how to start working with your support team in spirit, and deciding who, or actually recognizing who is there and who you want to work with. So yeah, okay. So hi, any advice for hormonal mood swings and how to get through them? Okay, so that's not my specialty, the physical body. I'm a nurse, but I don't really specialize in that right now. It's more like the energy. So what I am hearing though, as a part of like a reading, tuning in, is they're talking about herbs. So look at holistic ways of supporting, and I don't know if Elijah's on here again, but look for an herbologist, or Eastern medicine. So even Blake Acupuncture, Celeste, she knows a lot about herbs and hormones, so Chinese medicine, so acupuncture or herbs is what I'm hearing. And that's kind of the route they want to take you on. Oh, also foods, which kind of goes into herbs, but there's a natural holistic way to help you, and so that's what I'm hearing. Let's see. Angelic, does that mean now I need to clear myself from the past? I'm not quite sure, but I would say like on the daily I'm clearing stuff out of my life. So, oh, this happened yesterday, do I need to carry it forward? No, okay, I'm done. So yeah, I would always say to every week or something, just kind of be like, all right, what do I need to clear, and let it go. So as we're ascending and raising our frequency and moving forward in life, we don't want to have to keep pulling the past with us. You know, we want to step more into our future self, our authentic self, our soul vibration, and anything from the past that's weighing us down really doesn't need to travel with us. In fact, it makes it that much more of a hindrance. So yeah, so let it go. I am going to take one more, and then I'm going to scroll to the bottom. So keep putting your questions in. I think I'm a little bit behind. So Silver Lining says, any suggestions on dealing and living as empath? Yes, kind of what we talked about today, but I don't think it was on this recording, or this live, I think it was on the one before, about clearing your field, and then raising your vibration and strengthening your energy, so that if somebody else's frequency comes through, which can come through as a thought, a vision, an emotion, or you can just start to feel low or high in your vitality, that you'll know, okay, a shift has happened, what's that about, and then you can sense who it's about. And then from there, what I do with my mind's eye and my intentions is I will push their energy off of me, bye-bye, out the edge of my aura. So you know, like we all are wanting the best in life, and I have the best like thoughts for people, but I don't need your vibe in my space messing with my flow, because for us to stay in like really good vibrational alignment with our life path and in connection, we need to clear our system, you know, even of our own stuff. So like I was just saying, to carry other people's throughout the day isn't very conducive to that. So just sending them with love, and if they want to have a conversation, we can give them advice or talk to them about it. But you know, it's all about empowering each other and empowering them to learn how to shift their own frequency so that it becomes more compatible and enjoyable to be around. So so hopefully that helped with some of that. Okay, I'm scrolling to the bottom. Throw your questions up. All right, Serena, am I saying it right? Serene, okay. What does it mean when I keep experiencing many strange coincidences in life? Yes, it feels as though life is lining up. What does this signify? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. This is good. These are synchronicities. It means you're in your flow and you're on your life path. So if you all keep having opportunities come to you, or like things just lining up and you're like, oh my gosh, what? How did that happen? This was too good to be true, or this is perfect. Then that means that you're in vibrational harmony with your soul path and frequency, and a lot of us have a huge team of guides and spirit around us helping lead the way, helping us stay on that path. And their guides are also saying trust your heart and your throat. So they're showing me your throat chakra, so there's something about your own voice, and so let it lead the way, because you are definitely in tune with your truth and your path. So cool, so cool. Let's see, anything, okay, phantom flower, anything I can do to help me through infertility? Yeah, you're going to take a holistic approach is what I call it. So physical and energetic. So work with, like, you know, a team on the physical side, if it's a medical doctor, or if it's more of, what's that other type of doctor? A naturopath, you know, or Eastern medicine, whatever it might be. Work with somebody that helps with that specifically. But then also I'm hearing thoughts. So what are your thoughts around it? What stories are you telling yourself? It's your mind and your throat that I'm seeing. So what are your thoughts, and what is your truth, and what are you vocalizing? So be very sure what you're vocalizing is in alignment with what you want. Okay, so this isn't like, sometimes people say stuff and I'm like, that's so far off, you know. No, what it is like, what I want, I'm going to say, like, well, we're working towards, or this is in the future, or I'm creating. So whatever you want, because you have to believe it. And if you feel like you're telling yourself a lie, it's not going to work. So be encouraging for yourself and focus on your voice and your story that you tell other people. So just keep it factual, like, this is what was happening, and now I'm moving into this new space where we want this and this to happen. So it's all about your thoughts and your voice, and then also just clearing that energy. So start doing, I'm seeing drumming, moving your hips, getting the energy flowing in the sacral chakra. So you're going to want to do what is it, like belly dancing, or I can't even remember the name of it in Hawaii, what they do. So move your hips around, and drumming is really good. So you're just breaking up any stagnant energy and opening up that sacral chakra. And they're saying you don't want too much fire energy there, so regulate it. So make sure that it's like maybe once a week you're doing something to get it going. And okay, so let's see. Spiritual jaywalker, you're like, I see your correction, but I don't see your original post. Hold on, let me read it. That makes me laugh. Oh, okay, here we go. Archangel Raphael. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, showed up, that's what it should be. Okay, showed up for me after life support and healing of my liver and a lot of green light, and the number 222 was coming in. I still have occasional seizures, and I take CBD, and the question is, when the seizures occur, I see color rainbow lights and orange, and I can feel out of body. Is that an angelic experience? Yeah, okay, I got the message, and then you said it. So what it is you're going out of body when you're having that, and when we pop out of body, we are more in our spiritual state, which we can have the clairvoyance, which is what you're seeing is the energy around. The fact that you're seeing the orange, I'm going to confirm, yes, there's something going on with that part of your system. It's overacting. So I'm feeling like well, yeah, you said the liver, right? So the disruption there that's kicking you into these seizures is related to the organs that are associated with the sacral chakra, which is orange. And that's why you see it, because it's like really on overdrive. I was just talking about that with the other message. So you don't want it to go on overdrive. You don't want too much fire energy. So you will look in ways to calm and control your sacral chakra, which you would counteract it with the color blue to calm it down. So also maybe cut back a little bit on any orange foods or the color orange. You just want to calm it down. I have a book. Where is it? It's not here. Go on Amazon and type my name in and you'll find it. It's called The 7 Major Chakras, and that's what I'm going to be teaching out of for this class. But it gives in depth like all the characteristics of the chakras and what to do for an overactive chakra. So you want to calm down your sacral chakra. Are you having an angelic experience? You're having an out-of-body experience, and you're experiencing the visualization or being able to perceive energy. Your angels might be around, but it wasn't so much like that's not what you're seeing. You're having an out-of-body experience. So Hopefully that helps. Blue, you're on it. Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. All right. MROSH says, I always see 0909 and 0606. Oh, that's cool. Those are ones I don't see often. So anytime you see a pattern, then that's a message that you're on a path. You're in a synchronistic flow. That's why I love to see numbers and mathematical sequencing. But just go online if you want to know more about it. You might already know what it means for you. But my favorite website is sacredscribes.blogspot.com. And you can type in all the number combinations and see some channeled meanings behind those numbers. Key Epic says they always see 999. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, let's see. Faye Yoba. Hi, first time joining. Well, welcome. I've started yoga and was told my root chakra is blocked. Okay, so root chakra. So for that, you want to work with the color red. Drumming helps too, as far as like if you're using an instrument for sound therapy. Eating root-based vegetables will help to support it from the inside out, and nuts. If you do eat meat, then high quality red meats will help that chakra ground it into the physical body. But for you too, you need to do movement. Absolutely. Visualization with it. So visualizing the energy releasing and flowing, letting it flow out. And if you can work with the energy therapist to open that chakra a little bit and pull the energy down through your system, then I would recommend that. So, I mean, energy therapy, you can do like a 30-minute session and make a shift. So you can work with me, I do remote, or you can work with anybody, or you can ask me for references. Just, you know, find a team, find somebody to help you clear that out. But a lot of the stuff you can do on your own. So I love to have people, I want to share so much information that you guys can do this and be empowered. But like I was saying earlier, even I go see people. So sometimes it's nice to just go to somebody who has a different perception or perspective and can really get in and help you, rather than struggling through our own, like, oh my God, what's happening? Why can't I get over this kind of a thing? So hopefully that will help. Let's see. Okay, Amy, how can I start to appreciate and love myself more? Oh, it's so important. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Okay, you need to forgive yourself. And in past lives, they're saying you did some things you weren't happy about or proud of. You had a lot of guilt at the end of it all, but they're saying a lot of it was out of your control. Man, okay, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna, is it okay to share what I'm seeing, I hope? One thing that happened in a past life is you were a slave owner, so there's something, if there's anything in this life that triggers you about equality, racism, all of that is coming over through, and they're saying, and you were a female, and it was just a part of the culture, it was a part of the family, you were very uncomfortable with it, and you never got over that. So your heart and soul knows what's the truth and like how we should treat each other, and there was something in the past life where you were in a position that was a part of the family and the community. So there's a thing about guilt there. This is like, so where did this come from? Well, this is where it's coming from. So they're talking about helping you love yourself now in this life, understanding what you can do in this life, like as the karma, to help that. So moving forward, you can talk to yourself every day. They want you to give yourself forgiveness and start journaling and let yourself know that you are more than this physical reality and more than this experience in life and the past ones. So I'm seeing meditation with your guides is really going to help you. Specifically called to Archangel Jeremiel, because you have a huge block here in your throat, one in your gut and your heart that I can feel, and it's holding you back from really stepping into your authenticity and your unique light and the awareness of who you are. So hopefully that can help you. I scrolled to the bottom. That was on, it was on the person that said, how can I love myself more? So, but here's the other thing. Whenever we do group readings, sometimes the messages will piggyback. And as we come in, a lot of us will find that the messages were for more than just that person. Mimi, come here. Oh gosh, there's a big dog, and she's the tiniest thing. She wants to take it on. Hold on, let me grab her. Come here. You're being naughty. Oh my gosh. It cracks me up. Little dogs always feel so big, huh? You're so strong and powerful. Good job. Okay, all right, so hopefully that helps. And then let me go. No, you have to stay here for a minute. She wants down. No, stay. There was another one I saw. Let's see. Hi, Jamie. Okay, beautiful energy. Thank you. I'm glad y'all are here too. First time on? Awesome. Welcome. Do you have any guidance for the book that I'm writing to inspire healing of sisterhood wounds? Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, sit here. Good thing I kept her. There's more dogs out there. Sit down. Okay, she can't see him, but I can. Okay, so yes. Okay, really interesting. I'm seeing a lot of pinks and lavenders. I feel like those are colors that if you can incorporate with the book, maybe it's the visual print on the book or something inside of it, as far as like a ritual or a meditation, cleansing and healing with lavender. But also they're talking about, yes, lavender baths, and for you too. So it's activating the divine feminine within and doing rituals or ceremonies to create that space for yourself as you're writing the book. So then you're bringing that vibration, you're going to channel it into the book, and that will help you. So you are pulling more of the sisterhood vibration, more of the feminine consciousness through you. So you want to align with that. And I'm seeing roses and lavender. So those are great essential oils to use as you are doing that, as everything's flowing through. Let me see anything else. Do you have any guidance for the book I'm writing? Okay, that's just what I'm getting right now. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Very different, like really unique. Yeah, this is Mimi. You remember her. Motivation for Life. Yeah, we've got her here. I have another dog who always is so behaving. But this one, she's my new addition to the family, our new addition, and she's got her own little way about it. So, yes, it's about healing through infidelity and finding the divine in the other woman. Oh, perfect. Okay. So then that would also, I'm seeing a lot of pink rose quartz, so that's love, and the roses are pink, not red, and I'm seeing lavender. So, okay, very cool. Oh my gosh, okay, our Ani 22-2. Why do I see sparkles in the sky? I was just having this experience with my son the other day. So you are clairvoyant in a sense. I mean, you are. And what you're seeing is the energy in the physical realm. So you're seeing the energy, the prana or the chi in the sky. And it's a lot easier to see on a bright blue, like blue sky. So on a day where you're not looking directly at the sun, but on a sunny day in the blue sky. So you're just seeing the energy, and it's so freaking magical. I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm so excited. So one of my, I had a lot of upgrades, I'll call them. Sorry, I've been itching my nose. I would tickle from a dog. I think I got a piece of her fur in my nose. But okay, so what happens is, or what happened to me was I was doing a lot of chakra clearing through just the process of training in this work. I mean, you do trades with other people. I was the volunteer in the class, and they were doing stuff and clearing the chakra out. And after this one particular, like, really intense clearing, which was freaking amazing, I walked outside and everything was brighter. I was like, holy, I am living in a new reality, like legit. Like it went from, you know, whatever it was to, what is it, 4K now? TV or whatever. Like everything was, whoa, it was like going into the next space. And all this love came through my heart, and I could see the energy around, and all the colors were bright. I was like, oh my gosh, I have been living a half-assed life up until this point. Like what? So I'm really happy for you, because there is an opportunity to step into this magical aspect of being here. And that was like clearing, they're saying, because I just want to tell you with my third eye, but they're saying no, with my throat and my heart too. So clearing these power centers, and it just like popped me into this whole other reality. So that's so cool that you're experiencing that, and you all can do it too. So that's why I'm really happy to teach this chakra class, because I mean, that's where it all starts. And I used to get so overwhelmed by chakras. I was like, oh my gosh, what do you mean I have to learn all these chakras? But then the more you work with them, it's not that you have to memorize stuff, it's just understanding. And it's so cool to see how they benefit us. So yeah, okay, let's see. Any tips for finding your tribe? Oh, such a good one. you know, along that topic, I've gone through a lot of like ups and downs where I've done a lot of solitary time or just spending time with my family and studying and learning, you know, my own spiritual practice, to then it's like, okay, friends would be nice. Where are the friends? And so I actually met a lot of my friends through the work that I do, through taking classes, or they were clients or students, and then we just developed, you know, a friendship because people are freaking amazing. And if you guys are here, you're amazing too. And I just love like vibrating with others who are in that space. So you wouldn't be here if you weren't. So if anybody's looking for a new friend or something, like just, you know, raise your hand and you guys can connect. I mean, look at all of you on here. So I have to say that all of the friends, I'm not even kidding you, all my friends right now I met on social media. And I was telling our daughter last week, I'm like, you need to meet some friends on social media, and she died laughing, like, my mom is telling me this. But you know, just like we're all flowing with the hashtags. Look at the hashtags that are on this page. It's like raise the vibe, peace, you know, inspiration, love, 5D, awakening, all of that. So all my friends, and I've been really blessed to find there's like 3 of them that live close by. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? This is so cool. But we meet through Zoom. We do meetups and stuff. Like a lot of them come to the school functions from Spirit School Magic, and you all are welcome. So once a month I try and do a Zoom for the public, and we get on and do readings for each other, which is cool, and just hang out. So yeah, so that's a great way to go through social media, which is like, what? But yeah, anymore, that's the good way. The other way I'm seeing you going outside at parks or a beach or something like that. It's definitely outside. I don't know if you have a beach near you, but I'm seeing a beach. So if you don't, you've got a trip in the future. And I'm seeing just like meeting people, like letting your light shine, smiling, being just like yourself, just like be really cool and just start talking to people. Don't be afraid to communicate with others, strangers or whatever, because I'm totally finding that I used to be really shy, really quiet, really reserved, and now I'm like, forget that. That's not who I want to be. Like, if there's an opportunity to meet somebody, I'm going to go out of my way and just take that step and say hello. And a lot of us are meeting more on social media through just like typing, you know, just like that, but not really having a really deep conversation or meeting in public. So sometimes people don't even really remember how to strike up a conversation in public. So they're showing that you need to do that, and at coffee shops and stuff like this. So so hopefully that helps, and hopefully hi Mia Lou 21, and hopefully you guys, I was seeing all the questions or the comments go through, so hopefully y'all are making connections. And seriously, like, start following each other and commenting and DMing and get to know people, because we are the group, we are, you know, the tribe, this whatever, the family that's going to raise the consciousness here. And it's so good to meet people and feel supported by them. So, okay, I just want to read through a few of those, and then I'll take some more questions. So you can keep popping your questions on. I'll scroll down. Let's see. I don't even know where it was at. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yay, lots of hands. Yeah, if anybody raised their hand, send them a message. Oh my goodness, Crystal Feathers. I was just saying, she lives near me. We met online. Hey girl. We haven't met in person, but we will soon. So we've been speaking, and it's like the best way. Nikki Mom 1, hi. You can find a pendant like this. They're all handcrafted, so none are alike. And there's different stones on my website, and go to the crystal shop. So it's a Star of David Vogel cut. Here's my website, links in bio at Raise the Vibe Tribe 2. But I talked a little bit about it, so you can watch the replay. And okay, let's see. Okay, all right, I'm gonna scroll to the bottom. All right, keep your stuff flowing on in. Yay, okay. Yeah, say where you live, you guys, if you want to be able to form like a meetup in person. That would be awesome. Okay, so, all right, okay, I'm just gonna Emma Eman Hicks, and you guys just keep posting your questions through. Where do you see my relationship going currently? Well, depending on your perspective, I see it's kind of like chugging along. Like, I see it going, and then it stops for a minute, and then it, like, you know, so it's like there's a little wavering there, and then it's going to start flowing into April, and then the end of April, so the end of April, the last 2 weeks of April, May, June, July, there's an opportunity for an expansion in the relationship. They're stressing it's an opportunity, so both parties have to be wanting that. But it's a good time if you become dedicated to moving forward, the energy will support that. So they're showing timelines and opportunities and options, but nothing, especially right now, looks really secure or set in stone. They're just showing the probability, the highest probability, and if you guys wanted to work through it, or work towards it and strengthen it. I'm not really seeing what the issue would be, but it might just be strengthening the relationship more. So spending more time together, especially if it's a remote relationship, would help. Okay, I'm gonna scroll to the bottom again. Let's see. Oh, somebody's saying that's my relationship. Let's see. Oh, hey, London. I'm gonna be in London for just a day next month, so I'm excited. But I probably won't be able to meet up. But someday I would love to just like come around and meet up with everybody. It'd be so cool. Let's see, it's just me now. Okay, hi, hello. I'm stuck on why it's important to maintain a healthy life, and I can't seem to move forward. So you're stuck on the idea of why it's important to maintain a healthy life, or you're stuck on doing it. So, but it's important because it keeps us in our flow, and a healthy physical life helps us stay here on earth in a way that's free of disease, so we can feel healthy and amazing, of course, but can't seem to move forward. Oh yes, I am doing a little scan, and I just saw at the back of your sacral chakra you have some cords, and it's your front of your sacral chakra is bogged down too. So you have cords on the back, so you'd want to do some cord release through meditation or visualization, call the angels in to help you, and if that doesn't work, go to a professional, that somebody like me who's done this for a long time can go in and do that. And then the front of the sacral is looking very, very congested. Now, why is it the sacral? Okay, so we're going to flow into a little bit of chakra information. Well, the sacral, not only does it deal with sexuality, relationships, creativity, it also deals with flowing freely through life. So movement, and think of artists and artistic expressions and dancers and movement and flowing. And if we're feeling stuck, that's like one of the first places where I see it in somebody's like, oh shit, I can't. What's happening? Everything I want to do is just like, I can't get it to work. So, so you want to do some work at the sacral chakra. You can increase the color of orange foods, but before you do that, because you will overwhelm that chakra from what I'm seeing, you need to clear it out. So start doing some meditations, go online. There's one on Instagram TV on Raise the Vibe. It's a chakra balance and clearing one. Or you can go find a different one on YouTube. There's free stuff everywhere. Just go on and start clearing that chakra out. So hopefully that helps, and that will get everything flowing for you. The energy is going to then travel up. You'll have a release at your heart and your throat. So when that happens, just know that's what that is. And you might feel like belching because you're going to release a bunch of stuff out of your throat. So if you don't like to belch in public, make sure you're in a private space while you're doing that work. Okay, alrighty, so let's see. Oh my god. Okay, AV or AZVXN, you just made me laugh so freaking hard. Happy birthday. Hopefully it gets better, girl. Okay, Carrie Mayweather, how can we release amend karmic partnerships? Having a hard time on my path due to karmic soulmate connections at the same time. Any insights? Yes, your guides are saying be very, very cautious if you're going to call something karmic, because I don't feel like it all is. Now, in this life, yes, you've created energy and ties, but the past life, there is something going on with this person. Yes, it happened in a past life, but it's kind of like, are you wanting to not have this person in your life? There's a part of the energy that's like pushing this person away. That would be the karmic part. So they're saying don't force things that don't want to flow. I have to leave you with that. Okay, soulmate connection. I'm hearing you say. Okay, let me ask them about that. Hold on one second. Yes, but again, there's something that's twisted in this. So we have a potential to have a lot of soulmates and people coming over from other lives. There's somebody else in this life I'm feeling, and as I say that, like my whole solar plexus is tightening in my heart. Like, I don't know if you want to hear that, but that's why I think they're saying don't push things that don't want to flow, and they're saying step back. I'm feeling like things are holding too tight, and it's like trying to take too much control on it. So they're saying step back, and let it flow. They want you to take a few weeks and just breathe and let everything unravel and see where the cards fall, if that makes sense. I'm seeing a lot of control on it, and I'm seeing a lot of, it's twisted, like putting a label on something that isn't 100% accurate. So yes, so hopefully that helps. I would love to offer you a in-person reading if you want, just if you want to book one, because I'm just feeling like there's more to it, where we'd have to dig through some layers, and I'm not able to get like your feedback here. So because everything I'm feeling around this is a little bit like something's off. So there's something off in the relationship or some type of thought about it. So, okay, so hopefully that helps. And if you want to DM me with like one question, I will answer that for you. But if you want anything in depth, then book a session, because there's something else happening there. So, okay, let me see. So, thanks everybody. Hopefully that helped. Okay, let me see. I'm just scrolling through, and I think I'm at the bottom now. Okay, all right. Wait, hold on. Okay, so Froggy142, my guides are coming in faint and muffled. How can I get them to be more clear sounding? They sound faint and far away. They are. Yes, they are. They're not really close to you. That's very interesting. Okay, hold on. Okay, clear your ear chakras, which is related to the throat chakra. So you want to anything with the color blue or sound. Toning, gargling salt water is going to help you. So work on clearing your ear chakras, and then you're going to want to expand your heart frequency. So it's not so much your chakra, but it's the frequency. So you're going to send out love. So send out love. When you go into meditation, just send out love. And then when you breathe in, ask your guides to come closer. And every time you breathe in, just visualize they're coming a little, oh, you can't see my hand. Just visualize they're coming a little bit closer and closer when you breathe in. It might take a series of 3 meditations to feel them closer to you. Okay, they're saying because you need to raise your vibration, and then they need to lower their vibration so you can meet. They're talking to you through sound frequency, and it's easier for them to talk to you when they're closer. It's not all telepathy. So some guides can be far away, like my star team. I can communicate with them through telepathy, or they can come in and come through me. If you weren't there originally, like when we first started the lives, because we got kicked off a few times, I channel my beings, my team through my voice. So like their voice comes in, I have an accent, it's wild and fun, but they have amazing information and I love it. But that's a whole different thing. So they're not really talking to you through telepathy or that, but they need to come a little bit closer. They're going to talk to you through pictures and thought. So if you feel like it's yourself talking to yourself in your mind, it's them most of the time. The way that you'll know is if it's a new perspective, something you never thought about, if it's delivered in love, and if it's a higher level of perception or awareness. So if it's coming from a spiritual angle, or they're also talking about technology. So just think about your team in spirit. They have access to higher levels of consciousness, which is awareness and technology, and also spiritual perspective like love and messages on life. So if it's something that feels higher than yourself, then that's your team. So hopefully that helps. Okay, let's see. Oh, Carrie, yes. Okay, thank you. I think you're talking to me. Okay. Green Legacy. Oh, I like your picture. Your profile picture is so bright in like the spring, and I'm ready for the spring. It's too cold here. Hi, Amy. I know it. Okay. I know it's wrong to have sexual intercourse with multiple people. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yes. All right. I'm aware. His serious sexual energy is why do I constantly feel weak mentally in this aspect of my life? Okay. So, I hope I read that right. Okay. If you want to clarify anything, just, again, I'm going to talk on this, and then I'm going to scroll to the bottom, Green Legacy, so if you have anything else to say. All right. So first of all, why is it not so good to like have multiple partners? Because every time you have an intimate relationship, you are creating an energetic cord. You know, addition to anything physically, like if they're carrying any illnesses. So, so you are commingling your vibrational frequency, your soul energy, then there's cords after, or not even cords, I guess I would call it an imprint, or they're calling it a wash. I've never heard this before. A wash, it looks like watercolors that are coating the uterus of the female. Okay, so that must be with ejaculation. Wonderful. Okay, so the energy comes in and it washes over and it flows into you. So the women hold more of the vibration. The men still have that connection through the cords. Okay, new information for me. I don't know if y'all have heard that before, but that's a different way of them showing me. So that's why after you are with a partner, you have to clear yourself. You have to clean that energy out of you. Think about it. Like, do you want all of their vibrational imprints in your field? Probably not. I know I don't. I'm super picky. So like I'm picky with friends, you know, like partners. Yeah, and I'm married. I've been married for 20 years, so of course, you know, that's where I'm at now. But so anyway, so that's why. Now, if you're saying that somebody else's energy is we're saying their energy is really strong. Let me see. I got to scroll back up. I got to get a real good handle on this question. Okay. I'm aware of his serious sexual energy. Okay, so I'm feeling like he's got strong energy. Or why do I constantly feel weak mentally? Okay, so when people create cords, or if they have a strong personality or strong energetic vibration, they can control and try and control scenarios and people. And that's what I'm feeling is he has strong sexual energy. And hey, who doesn't want to like be wanted? Who doesn't want to be desired, right? So then you're like weak and you're like, oh, playing into it. But but the whole thing is they're talking about, yeah, having strong physical boundaries. Don't pick up the phone. Don't answer the door. Don't meet them there. Just say, hey, this isn't, you know, this isn't what I want. So if you want to be with one partner, which is the best spiritually and physically, so spirit meaning energetically, not soul. We're not getting into all of that. We're talking about energy and physical, then, and also like just relationships. I mean, God, I wouldn't be able to juggle multiple people in my life. So they're just saying that would be the best for you. Then you just need to be really strong with your boundaries. Just don't answer that phone. Just, you know, don't return that text. Just let them know, hey, I'm going to do my own thing for a while. So, because I'm also feeling that this person, they're really strong, but they don't really know how to regulate it. So, and also I feel like they might be active with other people as well. So you're just getting a lot of energies flowing through. And if you guys are empathic and if you're sensitive, and we were just talking about clearing other people's energy and how do we know what belongs to us and what doesn't, trust me, if you keep on continuing with multiple sexual partners, you're going to have this imprint in your system where you could be like, what the hell? Why am I thinking this and why am I feeling this way? And it's really not even you. It's the imprint of the energy that you're tuning into. So, Mimi agrees. Oh my gosh. Mimi, come here. Oh, my son's home from school. He must have got a ride. Okay, so, all right, so there's that on that. All right, so let me see. Let me answer another question. Hopefully that made sense. I'm scrolling. I don't even know if we're still on here. If not, maybe you'll watch the replay. Let's see. Okay. She's going nuts. All right, let me scroll down here. Okay, hold on 1 second, you guys. Hey, Bri, I'm on a live. Okay, will you take Mimi? She's been really extra excited today. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Okay, a Papa 1122. My husband is buying a business. Any insights? Okay, yeah, let's look into that. Due diligence, I'm hearing. Make sure you do due diligence and you are with an attorney looking through all the paperwork. So, wanting to make sure you know everything before you get into it. And it could be that they have a lot, you know, they're being truthful, they're showing everything as far as they know, like they're in integrity, but maybe there's something that you didn't quite understand or realize, and not that it's a no, but just you want to know before you go into it. So that's what they're showing. Also, I'm hearing loans or jumbo loan or something, so I don't know what that means. Like maybe there's certain loans or something with the financing. So I'm trying to think about, like, I'm trying to see how I could share this information without having feedback from you because you're not here, so I'm looking at it from different angles. Why would they say jumbo? So it looks like there's a lot of different partners or people around the loan. So around the financing, something like that. And then what else about, let's see. The timeline, like in my heart, I feel like, oh, I want it to happen soon. And it might happen a little bit later, but it's on course. But they're actually saying that the timing of it is a blessing because you want to be able to make sure that you've looked at all the paperwork and everything behind the scenes before jumping into it. So hopefully that helps. Okay, that's a perfect example of where a phone reading would be really nice. So I could ask a few questions and then read into it a little bit better. But that's what I was hearing, and I don't understand all of it, but hopefully you or he will. Okay, so all right, cool. Okay, hi, let's do a Starseed one. Ah, Starseeds. Okay, I don't typically read Starseed stuff because my experience, I had all of it, like my own experience with my guides. Nobody channeled anything for me, but you're asking, so I will read into that. And if you guys want to follow my page, Starseeded Ascensions, let me put it in. This one is channeled messages from my Star Council, which is a really cool page. Okay, so where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, so J.A. Jaw 12 Deep 7. I feel very connected to the Pleiades. Is this my Starseed family? Yes, but you have others, so hold on one second. Arcturian, Palladian, and Andromedan. You've had experiences with these communities, living in their systems. You're currently working with them, and there's another one that I don't know, that I'm not familiar with. Where's your screen name? There you are. It's so funny. That's why I had to look at your screen name, because I feel like it starts with a J. But I'm not familiar. I've never heard that of these people, of this race. Oh, he's saying he's your guide. So you have a guide. His name starts with a J also. Okay, so that would be your star-seeded origin. And the Pleiades is your most recent, strongest place that you're connected to. Okay, cool. That's why you're feeling that one strongest. All right, very, very good. Okay, so let's see. Donatello, can you read me next? Yes. Okay, so your question was, how do you clear imprints? Imprints are pretty easy to clear. I like to blast them with light. So you find the area in the body or the region, like what it's related to. What's this imprint related to? And then, so however you're tuning in, if you can feel it or see it or sense it out here, wherever. Then I just stream light into it and blast it with light. And you can ask Archangel Metatron, he's saying. Azrael would work to help with that too. Very powerful Archangel. And if it's anything related to the past, relationships with others through time and space. Okay, Jeremiel saying, so past life or current life, call on Archangel Jeremiel. So those are some ways that you can do it. Let's see. Hi, Arena. I'm a Palladian. Hello. And am I doing my purpose now? Oh, your guides, like, I'm laughing and feeling all this love because they're coming through and I can totally feel them. Put your hand on your heart and your solar plexus and breathe. They're saying, how do you feel? If you feel at peace, then you know you're on your path. And you are. But they just want you and others to understand, like, how can you feel? So you tune into that and you just ask, am I doing my path? Am I on my purpose? Yes, you are. For you, let's see, they're giving lots of flowers. It's really pretty, and they're showing you outside. So maybe spending time outside would be a good way to connect in with them. And stargazing, which is amazing, one of my favorites. And so depending where you are right now on this planet Earth, if it's warm outside, then you can stargaze in the evenings. So, or cold, when it's cold, but I prefer the summer. I lie out in the hammock and just, you know, hang out with the stars. So, okay, so keep your questions coming. Let's see. Hey, I'm seeing lots of people waving. Hi. If you have a question, it's hard for me to scroll and find you, so just ask your question. Let's see. Ask the question, birthday girl, and we'll see if it flows up. Let's see. How do you astral project? I did my live last week, we talked about that, and I have broken it down to a little story for Instagram TV. So I will share it on there very soon. I just have to figure out, it's such a pain in my you-know-what to go onto my computer and have to upload these IGTVs, but I'm gonna do it. I just have to get it. So, because, you know, I'm not going to get into it. Anyways, I have to edit all of it and put it back on my phone or put it on the computer to get it on. So I will get that up there for you. So keep your, just keep an eye on the IGTVs, and we will post. I'll do the next one, the astral projection. Okay. My question is, okay, AZVXN. Flow it through. Katie, hey girl. Katie has been helping me with videos, and she knows the challenges. Oh girl, let's see. What is my favorite way to connect with elements? Oh my God, yeah, I love the elements. Just spending time in nature, really. I love the water. I love it all. I love the earth, love the air, all of it. So, and really the funnest, the most enjoyable ways if I go on a vacation or take a trip, it doesn't have to be far, but just to a place that has topography that's unlike where I'm currently living. It's really cool to connect in with the land and the elements from other places. So bare feet, sun on my face, you know, just like breathing in the vibration, and really just like feeling, because I'm very empathic, so just feeling. Okay, so we only have 2 minutes left, you guys. It's gonna cut us off. Let's see, AZ Zen, birthday girl, I don't see your question. Hurry and put it through. So thanks everybody. If you like Raise the Vibe, you might want to follow me on my personal page, Amy Sikarskie, which is the first one pinned at the bottom. Also Starseed at Ascensions, and then our classes are through Spirit School. And I also have a really fun page I started with Celeste at 5D Conscious Energy, and there's a little 2-hour mini course in there on transitioning from the 3rd D to the 5th and anchoring the 50 frequencies on Earth. So if you're here, it's totally like a topic that I think you would really vibe with. So you're welcome. It was so good to see you guys here. I'll probably have to finish Birthday Girl's reading on the next one. Just remind me. And yeah, so love you all. Have a great week. And my YouTube is Amy Sikarskie also. So I don't know what else to say, but hope you guys have an amazing week. And thanks for connecting. And we'll see you all again. Alrighty. Bye. Hi, thanks for joining the live today. I was reviewing some comments and I was not able to keep up, but you know, that's okay. That's how it happens. Somebody asked about booking a private session, and I didn't get a chance to even see that or address it. So if you would like a private reading by phone or Skype, swipe up. Or you can visit my website, amysikarskie.com or raisethevibetribe.com, and book your own private reading.